Hello, vapors, and other people that could have stumbled across this accidentally. I'm sorry. I don't really like to do videos of things that you can't go out and buy right now. And reason I didn't do a video review of the Wink, because you can't get one. And it's sort of like neener, neener, neener. However, I can't stand this. I got a custom mod and really couldn't stand not sharing it, and people are asking about it, and I can't tell you right now where you can get one. I can tell you who makes them. His name is Vent69, and he's always on the vaping channels, TVN for one, but not the only one. And I'm going to say so many times because I'm looking at this thing and it's gorgeous. Now, he's only made, there's only 4 out there in the universe right now. But he is making more. But there is a waiting list at this point, and I don't know if we're going to have a vendor, but we're really looking, like I'm part of the production. That's the royal we. What he's looking at is working with Kokomo Vapor. I'll put the link to sell these. He makes variable voltage and 3.7 volt. I wanted the 3.7 volt. So in the beginning, he made one for himself and one for his wife. And she had the 3.7 and he had the variable volt. So I have the number 2 3.7, and I'm going to show it to you. This is it. This is the steampunk mod. It is copper and brass. It's quite heavy. It has, gears on it and little knobs, and, it's a 510 connection. This wheel thing does not turn. Believe me, I broke it already. It's just beautiful. I mean, I wish I could hold my hand steady enough, and this new camera is really acting nice. It's just beautiful. I'm going to show you how the battery compartment opens, and each one of these are different. Slightly, there's no 2 of a kind, really. So you see that little latch? The little latch, of course, I'm going backwards. Just unlatch it, and the battery comes out. It takes 18490, which I love those batteries. And yeah, so this is not the variable voltage one. The variable voltage one takes 18650 or maybe 2. I don't know. It's really long. You may have seen it on VP Live. Demetrius was interviewing Kokomo, and he was showing off his. His says 2 on the bottom because he got the second variable voltage in existence. Mine has my name with the number 2. So I thought it was very cool, and I loved it from the second I got it. However, you see the little wheel? I turned it, and I'm pretty sure I messed up the switch, because this is just the button. So, of course, I had it for 4 days, if that, and I broke it. I sent it back to Vent, and he fixed it for me. Very cool guy. Yeah, so when he sent it back, and this, by the way, is called Little Steamy. Little Steamy. I'm not sure what he's calling the variable voltage, but I don't care because I don't have one. He sent it back with this. He made a little matching voltmeter, and it, connects on both ends, so I can tell you how much, how much voltage under load, like anybody gives a shit. Honestly, I don't really care about the numbers. I don't care as long as it vapes good. So yeah, so this is not even a fresh battery. 3.26. Yeah, I've been vaping this for 2 days since I got it yesterday. But, I mean, it gets a little long when you put that on it, so not like I use it very often. But I have to say, this is a work of art. I love it. I love looking at it. I love handling it. Steve's wife from the Drip on Demand, the bride we call her, she made this to match my steampunk. I thought that was very nice for her, very cool. So I'm just going to show you how it vapes with this contraption on it, which won't. My sister keeps telling me that the things get longer. It's like a fishing rod. Well, this one actually is. It's got a little reel. Anyway. I know, you really don't care what it vapes like. This is one of those things that it will stay on my collection forever. And it's something that I just love to have. We'll put the DOD back on. A little more manageable with just the DOD. But it's a work of art. It took, I mean, he's pretty creative. He just came up with it with no intention of selling them. He just made one for himself and one for his wife. But of course, once I saw it, I was like a 4-year-old on a road trip. Can I have one? Can I have one? Well, what about now? Can we stop? You know? So he graciously made one for me. I'm thinking Rascal, his wife, helped me talk him into it. But, and then of course I break it. But I mean, if you're looking for a beta tester, if you think your stuff is indestructible, send it to me, because if there's a way to break it, and the phone. Rude. Actually, that was my boss. My work computer's not working. We're just waiting for a replacement. Just wanted to say, I'm sorry that this is something you just can't go out and say, you know, add to cart at this moment. But I believe the Kokomo Vapors, I don't know, is it Kokomo Vapors? I'll put the link. I believe he'll be carrying them. He has a brick and mortar store in Kokomo, Indiana. Now, it's probably not going to be a huge production line because Vent actually does have a full-time job. So, but you'll be able to get them in the 3.7, which I love, and the variable voltage one. And so I just wanted to thank Vent and his lovely wife, Rascal, who I'm pretty sure badgered him till he agreed to make me one. Because, you know, 4-year-old on a road trip. Yeah, and it's just something that it'll stay in my collection as something, you know, it's a collector's. It's for collectors. It doesn't do anything crazy different than any other mod out there, but the workmanship is just beautiful. Thanks again, Ben. And just wanted to mention thank you so much for this little attachment thing. I think it's so cool, matches. And this, Rascal tells me, is called Check Your Steam. So I thought that was very cool. Very creative, very inventive, very talented. Thanks again. And everybody, happy vaping, vape on. I don't know.